many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Great national holidays to celebrate on a day like today. The first one is Community Garden Week. Now, I don't know about you, but where I live and where my community garden is, it is still buried under like 3 feet of snow, so it's going to take us some time to get to our community gardens this year. It is also Independent Artist Day, so if you know an independent artist, make sure that you celebrate them just a little bit today. And it is World Party Day, so if you're looking to get out there and maybe do something wild, well then we've got some options for you, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment as we cover all of the wonderful things taking place in and around our community. Now, for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail, we're going to introduce you to colorful cooking. We're going to take you over to Sun and Ski Sports. Then we've got a Watch and Win coming up later in the show, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. Of course, we're going to be bringing you a look at that local weather forecast, that resort report, that wins the day, the road report, and so many other things that you need to be safe out there in our community. But then we've got Eagle County coming in to chat with us about some wonderful things that are taking place here and close to home. So make sure that you stay tuned for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail. Now, some great things that you can get out there and participate in our community starting today is if you need to maybe stretch your body a little bit, move, ground yourself, well then you can go over to the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame and you can participate in their wonderful yoga that they have that takes place there. You do need to bring your own mat, and it starts at 9:30 a.m. It is a 1-hour class of yoga, so make sure that you go check it out. If you do not know where the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame is, well, once you walk out of the Vail parking structure, it's right there on that 3rd level. It's super easy, and it's a really cool place to do some yoga because if you love skiing and snowboarding, well, then you're going to be enriched with history all around you, but you're also going to get to ground yourself, which is super nice. Now, if you're looking for something to take the kiddos to do today, well, then Nature Tykes is happening with Walking Mountains Science Center, so you can go to walkingmountains.org for more information. Now, this is taking place over in Gypsum. It starts at 10:15, and it is free. Once you get there, you can participate in all the fun. You can always go to their website to register online, but this is a great way for the kiddos to learn more about what's happening outside in our environment and all of the wonderful things that we know and love here in our perfect little ecosystem that we have in Eagle County, so make sure that you check that out. Now, if you're looking to get out there and maybe play some basketball, well, Open Gym is taking place at Red Sandstone Elementary, and this is brought to you by the Vail Rec District, so you do have to be 18 and older to participate tonight, but if you are going and you are under 18, your parents can sign a permission slip saying that you are experienced. Now, doors open at 6 p.m., it's 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and this is just a great way to go out and have some fun and play some basketball, maybe with your friends, maybe with some people you don't know, and make some new friends, so make sure that you check that out if you love basketball. Now, speaking of a World Party Day, tonight at Chasing Rabbits, you can go and you can enjoy a DJ from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., and that is Lando, and this is a great way to just get out, dance around, and have some fun, so make sure that you go and you enjoy everything that they have to participate in there. This is the Cottontail Club featuring Lando, and this is just a great way to get out, maybe move your body in a different way, maybe do some dancing, maybe do some singing, and maybe make some friends out there on that dance floor as well. They've always got some great activities taking place, and we're not quite done with all of our fun because the winter season is still upon us for just a little bit longer. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast. As we are expecting to see those warmer temperatures, we saw them throughout the course of this weekend. 41 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 48. Now southwest winds coming out around 15 to 20 miles an hour. So it is going to be a little bit breezy out there. Partly cloudy skies, so we will see that sun make its way in and out throughout the course of today. But due to this wind chill, that 48 degrees is going to feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that we are expecting mostly cloudy skies first thing this morning. Partly cloudy skies into this afternoon. Cloud coverage breaking just a little bit, bringing us that sunshine. That warm temperature taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Mostly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 69 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine. They might see a little bit of cloud coverage down there. 48 degrees in Vail, a little bit of sunshine. Mostly cloudy skies, though. 50 degrees in Avon, continuing with that cloud coverage. 53 in Eagle. So you can see that we are expecting quite a bit of cloud coverage here in Eagle County, but down in Denver, those temperatures are nice and warm, and they are expecting to see that sun. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 17 degrees is our overnight low. 70% chance of snowfall is likely, and those are occasional snow showers. Now, that sun is setting just a little bit later by the day. 7:31 p.m. is when we're expecting to see that sunset. Now, winds continuing out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour overnight tonight. So those gusts of winds continuing. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, snow showers are likely throughout the course of tomorrow. 70% chance. Temperatures cooling down. 29 degrees is going to be our high. Our overnight lows dropping down 10 degrees tomorrow night. 50% chance of snowfall on Wednesday. Scattered snow is likely. 29 degrees continuing, so those cooler temperatures making their way towards us as we see this cold front and this low pressure system. 7 degrees is our overnight low. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next few days after this little storm front, we are expecting to see that sunshine make its way out. Those temperatures start to slowly rise up, and not only that, but those spring conditions are coming out. Sunny on Thursday, sunny on Friday, sunny again on Saturday, and you can see those temperatures warming up, and then 50 degrees by Friday, 53 degrees by Saturday, making it nice and warm out there. Now let's take a look and see what's going on with our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Let's take a look at what's happening up on Beaver Creek and Vail Mountain. Now, if you're making your way out to ski or ride, up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, 98% of the terrain is currently open. If you are getting out there to explore all of the fun that they have available, well, then you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can ski or ride until 4 p.m. Now, don't forget, as you're making your way up to Beaver Creek Mountain, you can enjoy those delicious chocolate chip cookies at 3 p.m. I forgot how good they were because I'd taken a couple weeks off from eating them, and then I had one yesterday afternoon, and it was amazing. They're so soft and gooey, and you just need to get up there and try the Beaver Creek cookies. No new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 314 inches right now with a 58-inch base depth. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, no new snow in Vail in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 329 inches with a 74-inch base depth. Now, you can ski or ride on Vail Mountain from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is open, 33 lifts are open, 275 trails are open, and 100% of the terrain is currently open up on Vail Mountain. Now, this is normally the time where we start to see them shut down little pieces and parts of the mountain slowly, and so we're really lucky that both Vail and Beaver Creek are still almost fully open. 98% at Beaver Creek, 100% at Vail, so there's a lot of terrain for you to get out there and explore, ski and ride still, so make sure that you get out there and enjoy it. Now, we want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for all of your outdoor needs, well, then they're your one-stop shop, so go check them out. They're located right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Earlier in the show, I said we were going to introduce you to colorful cooking. It's a great way to maybe inspire you to make some delicious, easy, healthy dinner, or maybe some great snacks if you're hosting a party or doing anything like that. Well, Tracy Miller does such a great job of really making it so that anyone can feel comfortable cooking, and especially because some of us just don't cook very frequently. So this is a great way to just get those baby steps to learn. And so we're going to take a little sneak peek at her cooking some shrimp. Now, if you want to see a full episode of Colorful Cooking, you can tune in every Monday through Friday at noon, where you can get the full inspiration of what you should cook for dinner. So let's introduce you to Tracy Miller.
Welcome back to Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. I am Tracy. Thanks for joining us here today. We're talking all about shrimp, how healthy and how easy it is to cook. So I have a farm shrimp, and I have a wild caught shrimp. So when you're getting ready to cook it, you kind of want to pat it dry. People are always amazed when I tell them this, but like even if I have a piece of fish or something, I will just gently squeeze it after it thaws out when it's frozen to get some of that excess water. Because if you're going to put it in your pan and you're going to try to get a sear on it, then you're not going to get rid of that excess water. It's going to kind of fill up in your pan and boil your shrimp, which is not what we are after. So just pat it dry a little bit with a paper towel, real gently too. You don't want to like manhandle those little tiny crustaceans. It's not going to taste as good. So real easy to peel. You just pull the tail off, flip it over, take the legs, and they should come off nice and easy. When you're working with the farmed fish, a lot of times they just have the tails on there, so you just pull those off really quickly. So season it generously with salt and pepper, and then a nice little ingredient that you can put on there, just a tiny, tiny bit of sugar. Why do we do that? It's just going to bring out the natural sweetness of the shrimp. And when we put it in the pan, it's going to help to caramelize a little. And literally, shrimp take about 5 minutes to cook. These are already pink shrimp, so we're not going to see them change a color, but a lot of times when they're a grayish color when they start, they just turn pink right away. So here we are. We're going to have those cook. I do have my salad started. This salad has cucumbers, sliced cucumbers, and peaches. If it's a really fresh peach, all you do is take a cut and go right around that. This is called the stone fruit. The seed is in the middle, and you should be able to turn it and open it up like that. That is the easiest way and the nicest way to open up a fresh peach. A lot of times the juice will be squeezing all over you, but not today because, like I said, it's not quite as ripe as it should be. All right, we're just going to slice these up really thin. Can you hear that shrimp cooking? It smells good already. Just a little bit of simple seasoning. I have my cucumbers, so I'm just going to put my peaches down. And as the shrimp are starting to cook, you'll see that their tails are turning a little bit, and then you just want to flip them over. This is literally going to take about 1 more minute. And the key to cooking any seafood and shrimp is don't overcook it. So right about this point, I'm actually just going to turn the heat off and let them cook that side right now real easily. So turn the heat off. They're already kind of firm to the touch. They've got a little caramelization. They're looking good. And now let's make a vinaigrette. We're going to go a little bit of olive oil, equal parts olive oil, orange juice. Orange juice is one of my favorite ingredients when I am making vinaigrettes because it's low in calorie. It gives it that nice flavor, and it's juicy and has that citrus. So you can use that quite often. All right, we're going to do a little bit of cinnamon. I'm actually going to get this one out right now because I need a spoon for cinnamon, because if you overdo it, you're going to be in trouble. So we're going to use about a teaspoon of cinnamon and almost a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to go a little bit less on the cumin because it's so strong. We're going to do those two right in there. And when you're working with dried herbs like this, you really want to let them sit in the juices for a little bit. So you want to make this and then let it sit. Not for a long time, but you do want to let it sit for a little bit. See, now shake it up. Okay, it's an interesting color. and that cinnamon is going to be dry right now. So the longer we let it sit right here, and I don't mean like days or anything like that. I mean, you can just let it sit for like a half hour or so. The longer we let it sit, the better it's going to taste. So let me get this out of the way and bring our salad in. The shrimp is looking good. I am going to plate this up and put our vinaigrette on. When we come back, we'll show you the finished product here, and then we'll get going with our farm shrimp and make a delicious creamy shrimp salad. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. I am Tracy. Thanks for joining us here today. We're talking all about shrimp, how healthy and how easy it is to cook. We are just going to cut these into little pieces. Actually, a lot of times when I'm making this shrimp salad, I will put it in my food processor, but I didn't want to lug the food processor in here today. So we're just going to slice this shrimp up, kind of nice and easy. If you put it in a little row, put them all together. My whole family's from Florida, so they actually have shrimp nets like right outside on their docks, and we eat the freshest shrimp you can possibly imagine. Mayport shrimp in Florida is delicious. Really, if you can get any shrimp from the Texas, the Gulf of Mexico, or Florida, you're going to be in pretty good shape with that flavor. And again, just don't overcook it, and you'll be tasting it and enjoying it. Okay, so here we go. We have our shrimp cut up into small pieces for the shrimp salad. And this one, sorry, I'm going to add a few calories to this because it's going to be nice and creamy. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture of sour cream and mayonnaise. Now, I'm a huge mayonnaise fan. I love eggs. I love mayonnaise. But mayonnaise alone, sometimes when you're making a salad like that, it's just a little too strong. So I like to mix mine with a little bit of sour cream. I actually do a half and half, 50% sour cream, 50% mayonnaise. Tons of salt and pepper. Either use dill or use tarragon. And if you're ever cooking lobster, tarragon is really, really good. It has all these little like leaves like this, and all you do is pull the leaves right off of the stems, and then we're going to chop them up. It's super easy, super fragrant, and it kind of has like a licorice type of flavor to it. So we're just going to take those right off. Actually, I just do it that way. Take them off that way. You can really put any herbs you want in here. If you would prefer, you know, parsley or something like that, you can do that. Really making something that turns out to be in your recipe repertoire all the time. All right, super simple. Cut up cooked shrimp. We have tarragon, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, and sour cream. We're just going to kind of fold it all together and make ourselves this nice creamy salad. This is so good. I eat this just by itself, and I do a lot of this in like little individual cups, and people love it. And you can either eat it by itself, you can eat it on a salad, you can eat it with crackers or crudité if you wanted to, or you can put it in a wrap and take it out on a picnic. One of the things, though, about wrapping up creamy dishes, there's a little trick, especially if you want to take it out on your picnic. So right now, we're just going to put it on our bed of lettuce. This would be a nice little light lunch for you, packed with protein and vitamins and minerals, nice and light and delicious with a little bit of creaminess. I'm going to put a little more salt and pepper right on there, especially pepper. And then when we return, I will show you how to wrap that in a tortilla. So if you want a sandwich, if you're going on a hike or something, hitting the lake or the river, we're going to wrap that. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make those wraps still taste good and not get too soggy if you're going on a picnic. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. I'm Tracy Miller. Thanks for joining us here today. We are talking about shrimp, and we just made a shrimp salad with a creamy mayonnaise sour cream base, and we used tarragon today, which is actually delicious. I was crying a little bit because I didn't have the dill that I usually like to use with my shrimp salad. Have to compromise when you're using fresh ingredients, and that tarragon, it tastes really good. So start with some lettuce, and make sure your lettuce is dry. Like I've been telling you, kind of all day here, is dry things off, because all of that moisture is going to make your wrap mushy, and it's going to make your shrimp boil when you're putting it in the pan. So I have the shrimp salad here. I'm just going to put that down right on top, And I'm going to take a little bit of the mayonnaise base and kind of make like a little bit of glue to seal it closed. I love making wraps. I don't know why. I just really like rolling things. So take it like that. Pull it all out your way. Move your fingers around so that you know that like you're going to get a good bite on every sandwich. And then just roll that baby up. That glue right there is going to seal it closed. And then I like to cut it in half. And when I'm making wraps and I'm getting ready to go on a picnic, or usually I'm getting ready to cater or go on a gig or something like that, what I do is I just put the wrap in the fridge uncovered until I'm ready to wrap it up. Because if you wrap it up in cellophane, what's going to happen is it's going to get all mushy. And since we have a creamy base, you want some mayonnaise on your sandwich, when you're making wraps, you want to have a layer. You want to have that lettuce layer to protect the mayonnaise on the inside and the wrap. Seems simple, but you can really kind of make a mushy sandwich if you're having it wrapped up for a little while. So we've got the two salads today. For the shrimp salad with peaches and cucumbers, and that's in a cumin cinnamon vinaigrette. And then we will also have the recipe here for you with the shrimp salad, which I'm going to say you're probably going to like a lot. Thanks for joining me here on Colorful Cooking today. Eat shrimp. It's low in calories, high in protein, and really good for you.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. And this week we've got the Oakley Flight Deck M. And this one specifically is the Michaela Schifrin model. So if you want to look like an 88-time world champion ski racer, well then these are the goggles that you want to wear. Now this goggle has some really nice features to it. The Oakley Prism lens technology is one goggle lens meant to cover a very broad spectrum of light, making it nice and easy for you to ski and see out there. So if you want to hit the slopes like our very own Michaela Schifrin, well then this is a great way to do so. Another super nice feature about these goggles is they are OTG, meaning they can fit over your glasses, and you can tell by this cutout right here in the frame, making it nice and convenient for you if you have to wear your glasses under your goggles. Now this is a great product to get your hands on, and especially during these spring skiing months, especially when we see that sunshine come out, because it is a little bit darker of a lens. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We love giving you as much information as we can for all of the great products that you can get your hands on over at Sun and Ski Sports. You can check out their website at sunandskisports.com, and that way you can order them right to your door. We're going to take a short break right now.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now we're going to take you over to Sun and Ski Sports and talk about some great deals. So maybe you're in the market for a new jacket or pants or anything spring related, well then this is a great place and a great time to make your way over to Sun and Ski Sports. That way you can get the best deals on all of their fabulous products because they've got everything you need from swimsuits to being in the sun to being on the mountain. And so we're going to introduce you to them right now. Spring break is here, and it's really important that you're nice and geared up no matter your adventure. Sun and Ski Sports has you covered, and I'm standing here with the manager, Jim. Jim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Absolute pleasure.
We love being here only because you guys have so many fantastic products. So whether people are enjoying the sun this spring break or they're coming to ski this spring break, you've got everything everyone needs.
We've got you covered from head to toe.
Literally, they've got you covered from head to toe. And whether you're adventuring out in the sun, you guys have everything people need for that. Or whether people are staying either close to home in our snow or traveling to see our snow, you guys have that all covered too.
Absolutely. We've got a wide selection of new spring apparel that has just started rolling in. Swimwear in abundance as well as casual clothing.
Which I am such a sucker for your casual clothing. I could come shopping here and update my entire wardrobe and be so happy because you guys carry some of the best brands. So we've got Carve sitting in front of us, and then of course you've got things from the North Face for women, and then you've got like Billabong and Roxy. And
Absolutely. And on the men's side, Travis Matthews Golf Apparel, Helly Hansen, Quicksilver, and Smartwool.
all of the key brands to get out there and enjoy your adventuring. And then when people are coming out, or maybe if they're going to go where it's warm and they can hike, they can explore, you've got them covered when it comes to their feet, which is really important because that's what grounds you.
We do. We carry a variety of sandals and casual footwear from Olokai, as well as a variety of different shoes from Hoka and On.
And then, of course, you guys have great casual wear for shoes, too. So maybe something like the Vans or the Timberlands or some really other fun brands.
Absolutely. We've got retro New Balance in stock. We've got the On casual court-style shoes and a new retro Tiger shoe from Asics.
So many wonderful things, and you guys really do a good job of making your store both fun and ski.
Absolutely, we got you covered.
I had never thought of that, and I don't think in any of my interviews anyone has ever said that until you and I were just talking off camera. You brought it up, and I was like, I love it. Yeah, we've got everything, the sun part, the ski part, and so people can really come do their shopping no matter their spring break adventure.
Absolutely, and again, for the winter product, monster markdowns going on right now. New spring arrivals coming in hot and heavy, so we've got you covered.
Now, if people are coming here for their spring break, maybe they're bringing their own skis, and they have that wax for those colder temperatures. Maybe they were out here last at Christmas time. Snow was cold. You had a different wax on. If people need to come and get their gear taken care of, is that something you guys offer?
We do. We have a full-service ski shop. We turn everything around overnight, so it's ready for you 8 a.m. the next morning, right when we open. That way you can get on the hill.
And you guys have some of the best in the business to know exactly what wax to be using on their skis or on their board to get them out there to have the utmost fun up on the mountain.
We do. We've got 5 very experienced techs in our shop, anywhere from 5 to 25 years of experience.
Which makes it so easy to turn your prized possession like your skis over and have them nice and taken care of. Now, how frequently should people be getting their skis tuned and waxed?
Depends on the time of year and the snow conditions. Typically, we recommend between 5 and 10 days on the wax, but you'll notice if it's kind of sticky or the base is drying out, it's time.
If you're starting to slow down out there, really, that's how you know it's time to come in. Bring your skis for a nice wax. If you're catching your edges a lot while you're out there, it's important that maybe you get those deburred, maybe you've run over some things. You never know.
And there certainly is a difference between a tune for December and a tune for the spring. A March tune tends to dissipate the water more and is much different than your December tune.
Which is why it's so important that people have this information and know that you guys have a quick 24-hour turnaround service on the skis. That way they can get out there as soon as they arrive and they can have the most fun.
Absolutely. Get dropped off by the airplane in Eagle, stop here, go to City Market, finish your shopping, you're set the next morning.
which is absolutely perfect. Now let's talk more about this spring wear, because you guys are continuing to see it arrive, and you guys do such a good job of bringing something in for everyone in the family. So no matter the style, no matter the size, no matter the fit, you guys have it all covered.
We do. We carry men's, ladies, and kids spring and summer apparel, swimwear, casual clothing, and footwear.
Now let's talk about some of the fun things that you start to carry as summer comes around the corner, or if people are leaving for spring break and they're maybe going somewhere where they could pull out a longboard. You guys offer things like that too.
We do. We carry longboards, a variety of stuff from land yachts, from Sector 9, just a variety of stuff, as well as park-type boards, footwear from Vans.
Getting everyone covered in the family. So if you're going somewhere, maybe like to a nice Venice beach area and you're going to go out on that boardwalk, you can have the perfect equipment and the perfect style for it.
Absolutely. Headwear. Got plenty of the wide brim hats, as well as a variety of baseball hats. Flip-flops, sandals, Olokai, reef, Sanook, a variety of stuff.
And you guys have sunglasses, so you can keep everyone's eyes nice and protected as well.
Everybody has to have a pair of pit vipers.
I think I have to put those on. I think that these are really my style with the hot pink and the zebra, and so I'll let you be the judge. How am I looking?
Absolutely.
I think these are
Straight
gonna.
out of the 80s.
I think these might have to come home with me. I think it would be better if my hair was crimped, but I think that this is a good look.
Absolutely. It's awesome. We do carry a variety of stuff from Smith and Oakley as well.
So people can come in, they can get everything that they need, and you guys still have goggles available, but the pit vipers are so good for the spring skiing.
For spring skiing, they work well. They work well on the mountain bike and or just casual wear.
No matter your needs, Sun & Ski has you covered. Now, where are you guys located, and what are your hours of operation?
We are in central Avon, just south of City Market. Currently during the ski season, Sunday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
And people can come in, shop with you guys, have some laughs with you, and enjoy everything that you guys have to offer. Now, everything here is offered online as well.
Absolutely. We've got a variety of different stuff. If we don't have your size and don't have you covered, certainly sunandski.com is a great place to go. You can shop there from the comfort of a couch, or fire up your cell phone or a tablet here in the store, get it ordered, have it shipped direct to you or to the store.
How many great locations does Sun & Ski Sports have?
Currently, we've got 32. We're expanding. Our newest location is going to be in Murray, Utah, set to open this spring.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, Jim, giving us all this great information and inspiring my spring wardrobe.
Our pleasure.
Make sure that you come shop at Sun & Ski Sports, located right here in the heart of Avon, because they've got everything that you need to cover your spring break adventure. Now, whether you're going to be playing in the snow or whether you're going to do something a little bit warmer, they've got you fully covered head to toe. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. Warmer temperatures first thing this morning, 41 degrees as you're walking outside around 8 a.m. High of 48 degrees throughout the course of today. Partly cloudy skies. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the southwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour. So it is going to be slightly breezy out there, which is going to make that 48 degrees feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see a little bit of cloud coverage first thing this morning. We're slowly going to see that dissipate, bringing a little bit of that sunshine out between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. That's also when that high is going to take place. And then as we approach this evening, temperatures will start to cool down just a little bit, but we will see that cloud coverage increase. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in the Front Range are definitely warmer, 69 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage, but a lot of beautiful sunshine down in Denver. 48 in Vail, 50 in Avon, 53 in Eagle, and you can see that that cloud coverage is definitely hanging above Eagle County right now. If you are getting out on those roadways, watch out for that sun glare if you are traveling eastbound first thing this morning. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 17 degrees is our overnight low. 70% chance of snowfall. Now, these are occasional snow showers that are going to be happening throughout the course of this evening. That sun setting just a little bit later. 7:31 p.m. is when we're going to see that sun go down. Winds continuing out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour overnight tonight, so it will continue to be breezy overnight. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, 70% chance of snow showers. Temperatures cooling down quite a bit, so we've got a nice little low pressure system and a cold front moving in for the next couple of days. Scattered snow showers are likely on Wednesday with a 50% chance of precipitation. High of 29 degrees. Those temperatures overnight dropping down quite a bit. 10 degrees tomorrow night, 7 degrees on a Wednesday night. Now, as we approach Thursday, we are expecting to see that sunshine make its way out. Those spring conditions come our way. 39 degrees on Thursday, beautiful sunshine. Continuing into Friday, 50 degrees, beautiful sunshine as well. And then mostly sunny skies on Saturday with a high of 53. So if you've been looking forward to those spring-like temperatures, well, then they're slowly making their way towards us after this next little storm front. And then we'll start to see a beautiful high-pressure system making its way into our wonderful community. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. Like I said earlier, if you're looking for a great place to go shopping, well, then they're your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs, and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. Now let's take it over and see what goggle lens is going to be best for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
I love getting to talk about ski stuff in the morning only because it makes me want to be out there enjoying all of the fresh snow, or the snow, I should say. We're about to have that fresh snow. So if you are getting out there on a day like today when we're going to see those warmer temperatures, but we are going to see kind of that shift in clouds, well, then we've got some great goggle options for you, and you can definitely go check out the Goggle Bar, which is located at the top of Bridge Street with eyepieces. That way they can find you the perfect goggle to cover all of the conditions. But right here, we've got the Oakley Flight Deck with the Sage Gold Prism lens. Now, the reason that this is such a great goggle for a day like today is it covers a really broad spectrum of light. So as those clouds make their way out, you won't have to worry about changing your goggle lens because this starts with a rose-based tint and then it adds the other colors. That rose-based tint allows you to see better when that cloud coverage is out, but then the other colors that are in this goggle lens really allow you to see when that sunshine is out. So this is a great kind of broad spectrum, broad light spectrum goggle. That way it makes it nice and convenient for you. Now, if you don't like that broad spectrum, you want something specific, tailored to what is happening out there as you're skiing or riding, well then we've got the Smith 4D Mag. And the reason that I chose this goggle is because this comes with the Chroma Pop technology, really enhancing the definition of everything that you could see out there as you're skiing. But it's also really easy to change the goggle lens on this, so you could do it on the chairlift, and especially on these days where we have those warmer temperatures. All you have to do to change the goggle lens is there are these nice little levers. You're going to pop those down. Once you get those down and you release the goggle lens, you'll snap that out, so that way you can take that goggle lens, place it to the side, and then you can put your low light lens in there, making it, whoa, not like that, making it nice and easy for you to change your goggle lens. That would have been bad if that were on a chairlift, but luckily it was not. Then you'll just lock those levers down. Your goggle lens is nice and in place, and then that way you can change it to what you think is best while you're out there skiing. This one is going to allow more light in through the goggle lens. This one is going to be a little bit darker of a lens, so protecting your eyes from those UV rays. Now, another great feature about this one here specifically is that 4D mag part, which means that this curve right here at the bottom of this lens is going to allow your bird's eye view to increase by 25%, meaning that you'll be able to see more where you're skiing and directly under you, just giving you a little bit more comfortability out there on the mountain. Now, as we make our way back over to the Oakley is OTG, meaning over the glass. So if you're someone who skis or rides with glasses, this is a great goggle for you because it has this cutout in the frame, allowing you to not have that bar push right against your temple, meaning you're not going to be uncomfortable out there. Both goggles come with an anti-fog coating on the inside of the goggle lens, meaning that you should not wipe that away at all, but they should not fog up. And if they do, well then you should just go talk to our lovely friends over at Eyepieces so that they can help you figure out your issue. We want to thank them so much for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your optical needs, or maybe it's that time of the year where you get your hands on some great spring skiing sunglasses, well then they've got you covered. So make sure that you go check out any one of their 6 convenient locations that we have here in our community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Tune into Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see 2 of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, if you're looking for a great activity to get out there and enjoy with the family, well, then you should make your way over to East Vail. One, because it is breathtaking over there. We've got some of the most incredible views of the Gore Range over there, and so if you have not yet explored that, we always highly recommend that you do so. But two, if you're looking for a great way to kind of get outside, move your body in a different sense than maybe your traditional alpine skiing, well, then the Vail Nordic Center is the best place to go. And not only that, but they have one of the best soup buffet bars that you will really quite possibly find in all of Eagle County, and that's called Grill on the Gore. And so we had a chance earlier in the winter season to go over there, sit down, chat with all of the experts in this space, whether we were talking about the gear, whether we were talking about the sport itself, or the amazing food that they have. It's all right there, and it makes it super convenient for you to get out and enjoy everything possible that they have to offer at the beautiful place, the Vail Nordic Center. And so we're really excited to have the opportunity to spend time at places like this. And especially if you love the Vail Rec District, well, then you're going to love this. And especially if you love fat tire mountain biking or biking in general, because this is also a great place to do it. Now, they have some really impressive equipment there because they groom those trails really frequently to make sure that as you are learning, you are in the best possible conditions. So let's introduce you to the Vail Nordic Center right now. We are standing outside of the Vail Nordic Center right now, which is a great place to come and explore if you have not already been here. And we're standing with one of their fabulous team members. We've got Trey Johnson. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me.
Yeah, thank you, Maddie. Thanks for coming out and being here today.
I'm so excited because this is a sport that I've never fully gotten into. And I just learned that there's a difference between classic skating and track skating, right?
Yeah, classic skiing and skate skiing, yes.
See?
Yeah, she's on it. So classic skiing is the original. So it was originally used in the early Nordic times to get from point A to point B. And now we use it for exercise, which is pretty cool. So classic skiing is a lot simpler for the beginner to learn and participate in. The more advanced skier is generally going to be lean more towards skate skiing. Classic skiing looks more like running. Skate skiing looks more like speed skating. So it's kind of, a very beginning difference between the two. There's a lot more than that too. So.
Right, and as you're getting into it and you're learning, then you get to learn about all of the great gear, all of the great techniques that go into it. So let's talk a little bit about the gear that you have in your hands right now.
No problem. So I have a pair of skate skis in my hand. So you're going to look at it. It has actually what's called camber to it. So it's going to have like a U shape. And what happens is when it's on the ground, it actually flexes into the snow. So then that's going to be how you gain force to move yourself forward. A classic ski looks a little bit different. It's actually going to be a lot softer and a lot longer, but it's going to have what's called a skin in the middle of the ski, and that's going to provide traction for the participant to keep moving forward. So again, just two very different sports within the same umbrella, per se.
Which is so incredible, and not only do you guys offer, of course, the fabulous skiing here, but you've got trails for snowshoeing and fat biking. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, totally. So there's basically three trails that are trail series that go through our entire property. There's skate skiing and classic trails, which make up a majority of it. They have groomed terrain in the middle, which are groomed daily, typically starting about 7 a.m. And they have groomed in the middle, classic track on both sides, and then we have our fat biking and our fat biking and our snowshoeing trails as well, which are different than the others. So it's all out there.
It's all out here, and standing out here where we are right now, it is so beautiful. 365 degrees of views right now, meaning that people should come out here and they should enjoy everything that you guys have to offer.
Yes, absolutely agree. Nordic is an awesome way to get outside if you want to break from the mountain. It's a great way to stay outside, stay fit during the winter, and it's just a great activity to get involved in when you live in the high country or you're visiting up here as well.
So not only do you guys obviously offer all the great things that you can do here at the Nordic Center, but you also offer some great AT setups if people are looking to get into that as well.
Yeah, so We offer rentals for those who are trying to get into alpine touring or AT skiing, which is skiing uphill. We offer 2 varieties. We offer like a race package, which is a really lightweight ski and a lightweight binding, as well as a more hardy, more mountaineering setup. So it really depends where you're trying to go with regards to AT skiing, but we do have the options here as a way to try the sport out in general.
And now, if you're someone who has never done the Nordic skiing, do you think that if you have AT skied before, that you'll have a little bit of an advantage learning because you're not used to, or you're used to letting your heel be released from that binding?
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. So somebody who, for example, myself, I had tried AT skiing for a long time, and then I got into classic skiing, and it was pretty easy for me to adjust between the two. Where the real difficulty came for me was skate skiing. But that happened, after a couple times out there. Started to get a little bit better, a little bit more efficient. But yes, to answer your question directly, alpine or AT skiing does relate directly to classic skiing, and it's a nice way to introduce yourself to both.
Which I think is so amazing. And then you guys offer some great services too. If people are interested in getting involved, coming out here, enjoying all of the amazing amenities that you have here at the Nordic Center, you guys are very good about making sure people's day is going to start great here and end great here, and so they can get lessons.
Yes, yeah, we offer actually 5 lesson slots daily, 3 private slots, and 2 group lessons, which are designed for the beginning classic skier. So if it's your first time coming out, we definitely recommend those introductory level group lessons. And if you want to take your skiing game to the next step, we recommend a private lesson with one of our great instructors.
Which is so amazing, especially if you're timid about getting out there and doing a new sport like I am. This is the perfect way to introduce yourself to it. Allow yourself to kind of make those adjustments and learn from the experts.
Yes, absolutely. It's the way to learn the sport. You got to start on the right track, and we'll get you out there for a lifetime of Nordic skiing.
And then you'll be going super fast, and you'll look like him on the track.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's all about speed out there. The faster you go, the better you look. So, yeah.
We love to hear that. Now, if people are interested in coming to check you guys out, what's the best way for them to find you guys?
Yeah, so you can check on our website at vailrec.com, and you'll find the Nordic tab on our website. It'll give you all of our prices and general ideas. But if you have any additional questions that aren't answered directly on the website, give us a call at our phone number to our retail shop at 970-476-8366.
And then, of course, my final question, where are you guys located?
We are located just east of Vail Village, about a 3-minute drive if you drive fast enough. So, yeah.
Trey, thank you so much for taking the time, giving us all this great information. Now, I think that you're geared up, so I think you should clip your skis on and ski away. How do you feel?
I'm going to ski away here. I'm going to do it.
All right, perfect. You do that. Make sure that you come check out the Vail Nordic Center. That way you can spend some time with the experts like Trey himself, get yourself a great lesson, and then come and enjoy this new fabulous way to love the snow. If you have not gotten out there and seen that facility yet, seen all of the wonderful things that they have to offer, well, then we highly recommend that you do so, because hiking around on their snowshoes, enjoying that fat tire bike, or maybe learning one of those great new ways to be out there on the snow on all of those fun skis, it's really fun. And like he said, there are so many different private lessons that you can take throughout the course of a day. So maybe you're a little bit slow starting in the morning, you want to get out there in the sunshine, do that afternoon lesson. It's just a great time to get out there and really move your legs, because there are going to be muscles that you use in this sport that you didn't even know you had. And so we highly recommend that if you have not tried it, that you get out there to do so, because it's a ton of fun to just soak up that sunshine, get moving, and get grooving on the snow. So make sure you check out the Vail Nordic Center. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here for you each and every morning for a full 2 hours, bringing you a lot of information about wonderful things that are taking place in and around the community for you to get out there and enjoy. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great another hour of Good Morning Vail. Not only are we going to introduce you to Claire Noble from Eagle County, but we've got a fabulous watch and win, and I've been talking about it a little bit this morning, but we're giving away 2 tickets to the incredible show taking place at 10 Mile Music Hall on Friday. The Runaway Grooms meets East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile for all of your enjoyment. So we love the Runaway Grooms. They're a local band. We have them in here quite frequently. We're actually going to have them play a song for you here in just a little bit, as they've spent so much time here in the studio with us, really showing their support for TVA, as we love to show our support for them as local artists. Now, some things that we want to talk about for today is the great national holidays, because it is April 3rd already, which means that we are getting so close to the end of the ski season. There's still a few weeks for you to get out there and enjoy, and there's still some great groomers for you to go out there and ski and ride on, and we'll give you a look at that resort report here in just a moment. But for our national holidays, it's Community Garden Week, which seems to be a little bit out of the question still. I don't know about you guys, but my community garden is still buried under 3 feet of snow. It's also Independent Artist Day, so if you know any independent artists, maybe they're painters or photographers or videographers or just incredible artists of any kind, well then celebrate them a little bit extra today. It is also World Party Day. So speaking of some great parties, we had some over the course of the weekend. Not only did Project Funway happen, which was incredible this year, the outfits were amazing. There was a woman who made a dress out of stained glass, and she said that the dress weighed approximately 40 pounds. It was amazing. And then there was a teacher who actually wore a dress designed by her students made out of recycled and used art supplies. So just a great way to get out there and be involved in the community. But then, of course, yesterday we celebrated Michaela Schifrin and her great accomplishments this season. So if you have yet to participate in any of the fun that's happening in our community, we always highly recommend that you do so. And some great ways to do that is if you maybe need to stretch your body, you can make your way over to the Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame, located right there in the Vail parking structure. That way you can just stretch it out a little bit, ground yourself a little bit more. This kicks off at 9:30 a.m. First thing this morning, you can go online to register for the event. Don't forget to bring your own yoga mat and water bottle. It's an hour of yoga, and it's $15 a person, and this is just a great way to get out there first thing this morning. Now, something else that we want to talk about really quick, if you're looking to party a little bit tonight, well then, you should make your way over to Chasing Rabbits, and you should enjoy the incredible show that they have taking in place because they always have a ton of fun things going on over there, and it's important that you get out there and you move your body. So whether you want to go to the Nordic Center, whether you want to go dancing at the Cottontail Club featuring Lando tonight from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m., or whether you want to do some great grounding yoga. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up. 41 degrees first thing this morning, high of 48 degrees, partly cloudy skies, southwest winds at 15 to 20 miles an hour throughout the course of today. So that slight breeze making that 48 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. If you are getting out there, make sure that you do layer up with that sunscreen. It's important that you keep your skin nice and safe, but also remember that we will see that cloud coverage. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see mostly cloudy skies first thing this morning, partly cloudy skies as we approach this afternoon, continuing into those evening hours, that high taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour as you're making your way out and about. Then temperatures cooling down overnight tonight. Mostly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver definitely warmer than up here in the high country. 69 degrees in Denver. They're going to see just a little bit of cloud coverage, but mostly sunny skies down there. 48 degrees in Vail, 50 degrees in Avon, 53 degrees in Eagle. You can see that cloud coverage sitting above Eagle County right now. So if you are traveling eastbound first thing this morning, watch out for that sun glare. And then if you're traveling westbound later this evening, it is also going to be present. So just make sure that you've got good windshield wipers, good windshield washer fluid, and sunglasses in your car now that we're heading into these spring-like conditions. But overnight tonight, we are expecting to see increased chances of precipitation. 17 degrees is our overnight low, so temperatures cooling down quite a bit. 70% chance of snowfall throughout the course of this evening. Occasional snow showers are likely. That sun is setting at 7:31 p.m. I love to see this because I love when our days get longer and we get to see that sunshine just a little bit more. Winds continuing out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, so that slight breeze is going to remain throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, increased chances of precipitation, 70% chance of snowfall. Temperatures cooling down quite a bit. 29 degrees is our low, and that's going to continue into Wednesday with a 50% chance of moisture. But then we're going to see this little cold front and this little storm system make its way out and some beautiful sunshine make its way in. High pressure system moving in on Thursday with a high of 39 degrees. Continuing into Friday, 50 degrees is our high. Beautiful sunshine again. Continuing into Saturday as well, 53 degrees, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a great weekend to get out there, enjoy the mountains, and enjoy all of the beautiful scenery that we have to offer. Now, speaking of the mountains, let's take a look at our resort report right now.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
As we take a look at what's happening up on Beaver Creek Mountain, there's still quite a bit of terrain for you to get out there and ski or ride. Now, this is the time of year when we start to see that slow down, and because we've got such a great snowpack, we're not seeing that quite yet. So as you're making your way out to Beaver Creek, 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, and 98% of the terrain is open. Now, if you're getting out there to ski or ride, you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m., and you can continue out there until 4 p.m. as we take a look to see what kind of snowfall we have. In the last 24 to 48 hours, no new snow. That season total is at 314 inches, and I love to see that because I just wanted to see it hit 300. We have a 58-inch base depth still on April 3rd, which is incredible for our snow season and the water that we're going to see throughout the course of the summer. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 329 inches up on Vail Mountain right now, which is an incredible snow year for us, with a 74-inch base depth, which is also amazing as we're starting to approach this spring-like weather here in the next few days. Now, if you're getting out to ski or ride up on Vail Mountain, you can start at 8:30 a.m. You can ski or ride until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is available for you up on Vail Mountain, 33 lifts are open, 275 trails are open, and 100% of the terrain is open for you to get out there and enjoy. Now, some things that we do want to mention, if you have yet to make your way over to McCoy Park up in Beaver Creek, well, then we highly recommend you do so. They opened the beautiful area last year, and it is great for the entire family to just get over there and take some nice mellow runs with panoramic views of just the most beautiful mountains. Now, if you're making your way over to Vail, they just opened a brand new lift, which is going to make it easier for you to get from Lion's Head to the back bowls in Vail, and that's Chair 17. So if you've yet to explore that yet, then we highly recommend that you do so. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If there's anything that you need, whether it's for the sun or whether it's for the ski, they've got you covered over there. So make sure that you go check them out, and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, the expert of everything happening here in Eagle County is Claire Noble, as she is our fabulous PIO, and we love to have her in to give us updates about what we can expect coming up in the next little bit or what's happening right now. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning. And I noticed you mentioned the Michaela Schifrin celebration
Yes.
yesterday, which I attended along with probably 1,000 or more other people. It
Yes.
was really wonderful. And I just wanted to give a shout out because the different municipalities and the county gave gave her gifts.
Oh, amazing.
The best gift was the goat, but we did not give the goat. But we gave some other gifts, and we couldn't have done it had it not been for some great local businesses. So I just wanted to thank Copy Plus in Eagle, Miller Visual Arts in Eagle, and Elevated Engraving in Vail for their really fast and really excellent work helping us put together the county gifts to Michaela.
Which I think is so cool. And I was in such awe last night as I was looking through all the pictures from our fabulous community members of this gathering, because it really shows that we are here to support our athletes. And she is such an avid and devoted local to our community. Then to have her be so wonderful at the sport of skiing, come back and take the time. I have a friend who has a baby who took a picture of Michaela Schifrin and the baby when the baby was 8 months old. They printed it out and they had her go back up to Michaela at 4 years old and have her sign the picture. And they recreated the picture. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That's amazing. You know, there are so many talented people in our community, but to have somebody in our community that is the best in the world at what she does, and perhaps the greatest for at least a generation, is just amazing. And one of the things you hear everybody say about her, which, you know, to me shined through yesterday, is just how incredibly kind and gracious she is to everyone.
Which I think is so important, and we're so lucky to have such a great community, and we're so lucky to have had all of these wonderful businesses rally to really show their love and support for her throughout the course of yesterday.
Yeah, it was a wonderful celebration. Since you brought up community, I wanted to talk about something that's really a community asset, and that's Freedom Park. You know, just about everybody in this valley at one time or another makes their way through Freedom Park, whether they're at the dog park, the skate park, the sports field, but especially the playground. My kids grew up on that playground. There's a beautiful pavilion right next to it. We would go over there with our chicken nugget Happy Meals and eat those and then go play on all of the equipment. But Freedom Park has gotten old. You know, that playground is now close to 17 years old.
Wow.
It's a beautiful playground and, you know, really wonderful structures for kids. But it was starting to show a lot of wear and tear. It was really starting to fall apart. And our facilities folks were having to maintain it constantly. So it was really expensive upkeep. So the decision was made to change out all of that equipment.
Wow.
So I'm going to tell a little something on the county. We didn't actually solicit input from the community.
Right.
And boy, I tell you what, when the community got wind of the fact that we were changing out the playground without asking us, they let us have it. They really let us know what they wanted in a playground. And to the county's credit, we changed the design.
Wow.
So a week from today, on April 10th, the old playground is beginning its demolition. So I want, you know, people to know that for about 6 weeks or so, the playground will be out of commission while they take away all of the old equipment and put in all of the new equipment. So the new equipment will arrive at the end of April, probably about April 24th. You know, this is all weather dependent.
Yes.
You know, we've got spring today, but we got winter coming back tomorrow.
Right.
And that could also affect this timeline. But our hope is that the playground is ready for use by the Memorial Day weekend.
I think this is so incredible, and we were just talking, it's National Community Garden Week, and my community garden is under 3 feet of snow, so I understand that it's weather dependent, but what a cool way for the community to see their voices being heard, being listened to, and then being put in action.
Absolutely. And, you know, the other thing is, because of the kinds of requests people were making, the commissioners needed to appropriate more money for this as well, which they were able to do. And so it'll be about a $600,000 bill to redo this playground. But we think the community will love what we end up putting in.
Which is so cool to hear this come to life, because I love our community so much. I've really just felt the love the last couple of weeks from everyone here, and we've seen a lot of people rally to support one another, and especially as people are approaching burnout so much right now. And so to have these little victories that come through Eagle County where we get to celebrate our voices and our community is so wonderful.
So since you've mentioned celebrate, there's something else that we've been celebrating and we're still celebrating it. And I just wanted to put a plug in for the 140th celebration, which is ongoing. Eagle County turned 140 on February 11th. And the centerpiece of our celebration is a then and now photography exhibit. It was at the Eagle Public Library. We moved it to the Vail Public Library this past week. And what's great about this is the Vail Public Library has this beautiful community room with a lot of walls, and they have a hanging system. So we were able to put the entire exhibit into their community room, which is the first time we've been able to see it all together. And it's really fun and wonderful. And I would say the way we chose these pictures We took them from the digital archive, which is maintained by the public library, more than 8,000 images.
Wow.
We did not look through every single one, but we looked through a lot of them.
Right.
But what we were trying to find were images of our communities as much as possible. And some of our communities that were much more robust, let's say 100 years ago, than they are today. McCoy, Bond, which were big ranching areas, or areas that were big mining areas like Red Cliff. And so this exhibit will feature mostly those communities. There'll be some other fun things. We saw a picture of a snowplow from 100 years ago that we absolutely had to include in the exhibit as well. But we're not trying to necessarily elicit a particular emotion, because people will take away from this different things. You'll see some communities that changed tremendously, like Edwards. Then you'll see communities that didn't change at all, like Bond. Looks pretty much the same as it did 100 years ago. You'll see some things that also didn't change, and it's really wonderful. And that's my favorite picture in the whole exhibit, is a picture from 1915 of children in front of the old Avon schoolhouse. It was a one-room schoolhouse, and it was actually located over near where the elk lot is now. And actually, that's the gift we gave Michaela. We gave her that photo.
Wow.
And the kids are all holding skis and sleds.
Oh my gosh,
But
so
in
cool.
our exhibit, we've recreated that photo in front of Avon Elementary. So you see, more than 100 years separated, there's kids holding skis and sleds. So some things don't change.
Now I have a question. If people aren't going to be able to go see this in person, is there a way that they might be able to see it digitally at some point?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked about that, because Eagle County has a new website, a beautiful new efficient website, and we're going to have a page dedicated to the 140th, which will have all of these digital images on it. It's not up yet, but it will be up shortly. We're also moving it around. So it's at the Vail Public Library this month. May, it moves to the Avon Public Library. Over the summer, it'll be in Red Cliff and Minturn. And Minturn is actually hoping to have it at their market as well.
Wow, which would be so incredible, because that's one of those things that everyone likes to get out there and do throughout the course of the weekend, only because it is so nice.
Oh, the markets here are so much fun. So another thing we've got coming up this week, along with the 140th celebration, is we've been doing a speaker series. And so this will be the third installment in our speaker series. We have two guests coming from the Aspen Historical Society. And so they're going to talk about Ute history and Ute culture. The Ute Indians were the first inhabitants of Colorado. And we see vestiges of their presence, oftentimes in the names of some of the things. But this used to be an area where they hunted.
Tigawam.
Yeah, and where they hunted, where they spent their springs and summers. So this area was really important to the Ute tribe.
Which is so incredible, and we have so much rich history here. So to have you come in, help us dive deep into it is such an amazing experience, because one of my favorite historical quotes is, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And so what a cool flashback for everyone to really celebrate 140 years.
Yeah, and we have a historian, Nina Galbanelli, and then we have someone from the Ute tribe, Skylar Lomatahathwa, who's going to talk about their culture. I believe, I've seen pictures of him doing these presentations before in full kind of native garb, which, it's wonderful, and it is part of our nation's history.
Claire, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. Now, if people are interested in the speaker series, do they need to buy tickets or register online?
I'm so glad you asked. It's absolutely free.
Oh, we love to hear that.
5:30 on Wednesday.
And where is it going to be?
Vail Public Library in the community room. So you'll be able to see the photos and listen to the speaker at the same time.
Claire, thank you so much for taking the time chatting with us and giving us all this great information. We love when you come in here.
Thank you so much for having me on, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out the incredible speaker series and you check out the new Eagle County website, because it's going to give you all of the information for all of these wonderful things taking place here in our community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I think that there might be a watch and win jingle, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
I don't know about you, but I love getting to hear that jingle in the morning because we love to give things away. And so we're giving away 2 tickets to our local favorite band, the Runaway Grooms, who are opening for East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile this Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Now, we've had the chance to get to love and enjoy both bands here in our community, and so we love the opportunity to give you tickets to go see and enjoy everything that they have to offer. Now, if you love great live music, maybe you want to get out of town for a little bit, this is a great way to do so. Now, all you have to do to win these tickets is you have to call the number that's going to come up on this screen, and it is 970-628-9881, and that is what's going to win you these 2 tickets. Now, you can follow along with us all week as we're going to continue to give tickets away, building up to this very fun show on Friday. So make sure that you continue to watch, and that way you can continue to win. Now, we're going to take a look at the Runaway Grooms playing some fabulous music here in the studio with us. So let's hear the Runaway Grooms. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We told you they're going to play some music, so I'm going to kick the stage off to the Runaway Grooms.
1, 2, 3, 4.
go, Jenny. Yeah. Should we go right into this road? No. All right.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. And this week we've got the Oakley Flight Deck M. And this one specifically is the Michaela Schifrin model. So if you want to look like an 88-time world champion ski racer, well then these are the goggles that you want to wear. Now this goggle has some really nice features to it. The Oakley Prism lens technology is one goggle lens meant to cover a very broad spectrum of light, making it nice and easy for you to ski and see out there. So if you want to hit the slopes like our very own Michaela Schifrin, well then this is a great way to do so. Another super nice feature about these goggles is they are OTG, meaning they can fit over your glasses, and you can tell by this cutout right here in the frame, making it nice and convenient for you if you have to wear your glasses under your goggles. Now this is a great product to get your hands on, and especially during these spring skiing months, especially when we see that sunshine come out, because it is a little bit darker of a lens. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We love giving you as much information as we can for all of the great products that you can get your hands on over at Sun and Ski Sports. You can check out their website at sunandskisports.com, and that way you can order them right to your door. We're going to take a short break right now.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. Those warmer temperatures are definitely out and about. 41 degrees first thing this morning, high of 48 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the southwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour, which is going to make that 48 degrees feel just slightly cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see mostly cloudy skies first thing this morning, dissipating just a little bit to bring us some partly cloudy skies, maybe a little bit of sunshine peeking its way out between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now, we are expecting to see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. As you're getting out there to participate in any of the fun, just remember to layer up with some sunscreen, especially as we see those UV rays make their way out for these spring-like conditions that we're expecting to come our way. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver nice and warm. They're going to see a little bit of cloud coverage, not much though. They're going to see a lot of beautiful sunshine, 69 degrees in Denver, 48 degrees in Vail, 50 degrees in Avon, 53 in Eagle. So right here in Eagle County, we are expecting to see a little bit of cloud coverage sitting above us. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 17 degrees is our overnight low, 70% chance of snowfall. So we're going to go from spring back to winter, and then we'll start to see spring again. That sun is going to set just a little bit later than it has been in that 7:30 time frame. Now, I don't know about you, but I love when the sun sets later because I love these longer days. I think it's so so nice to get out there and soak up that sunshine while we can. Now we are expecting to see those southwest winds continue, and they are going to be slightly breezy out there, 10 to 20 miles an hour overnight tonight. So just be prepared for that 17 degrees to feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, snow showers are likely tomorrow. 70% chance of precipitation, 29 degrees is the high, 10 degrees is our overnight low. Continuing into Wednesday with this nice cold front and this nice little storm system, 50% chance of precipitation, 29 degrees is the high. 7 degrees is our overnight low. Then spring is making its way back in. That cold front is going to push itself out. That low pressure system is going to go away. High pressure system is going to make its way in. 39 degrees on Thursday with beautiful sunshine. Temperatures warming up yet again by Friday. 50 degrees, beautiful sunshine, and then Saturday as well, 53 degrees, and some more sunshine coming our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. I don't know about you, but if you're getting out there to do any sun or ski, you need to make sure that you're nice and geared up, and they've got you covered with everything that you could possibly need. Now, we're going to take a look at what's happening on our roads right now, because as you're getting out there, you're making your way. There is a sun glare on these days where we're expecting to see that sunshine. So this is a shot of that I-70 corridor. Roads are nice and dry this morning, but we are in that freeze-thaw cycle. So as we're going to see that snow for the next couple of days, that's going to thaw when those temperatures warm up, freeze overnight as those temperatures cool down. So it's important that you give yourself that extra travel time. Now we're looking right here in West Vail, right before Dow Junction. So just make sure that you are nice and safe out there. If you need some great resources as you're hitting the mountain or as you're hitting the roads, well then you can go to co.gov or cotrip.org for more information. That way you can take a look at those wonderful cameras like the one that we just had up. Now a great way to find out what's happening with construction, road work, or maybe if there's something going on that's kind of shutting the roads down in a weird way, well then ecalerts.org is a great way to do so, because then you can get those notifications right to your phone. You can either have them emailed to you or text to you. Now, if you're driving and you would like a way to get that information on why you're sitting in traffic for so long, well then there are some great hotlines. You can call 511 for the statewide hotline, or you can call 970-479-2226 for that local hotline to know exactly what's happening on the roads. Now, we've been talking about the sun glare, and the reason that we think this is so important to mention right now is because we are going to see those more spring-like conditions come our way. Now, there's still some snow out and about everywhere, so if you're traveling eastbound first thing in the morning, that sun glare on Floyd Hill can cause some serious hazards because it will make it so you cannot see. So it's really important that you're prepared for that. They will reroute you off, and then they will get you back onto that I-70 corridor just in a way that you're going to stay nice and safe out there. Now, if you're traveling westbound as that sun is starting to set, you're also at risk of that sun glare, so just be prepared, and the best way to know is by the ecalerts.org. That way you get all that information sent right to your phone. Now, if you're getting out on those roads, just be nice and safe. Give yourself that extra travel time. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We're going to take a flashback look at a really great place where you can go and enjoy some nightlife here in our community, and that's the Shakedown Bar. Now, over the summer, we had the chance to catch up with Nico, one of the managers, and Corey, one of the wonderful performing artists. Now, this is a great place to just go, enjoy some time, enjoy kind of that upbeat, vibey atmosphere, and so we're going to introduce you to the wonderful duo right now. If you're looking for a great way to enjoy the nightlife here in Vail, well, Shakedown Bar is the place to come. And I've got Corey, one of the fabulous band members, and then we've got Nico, the bar manager. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with me.
Thanks for promoting us.
Thanks for coming.
This is a really fun place to come, and especially on those Friday, Saturday nights when things are popping off. But you guys are also expanding into the week, and your band is playing where people can come and enjoy your music.
Absolutely. Every Wednesday, it's either me or another killer musician, Sean Eccles, will be performing through the summer, and then it'll carry on through the winter, the weekday stuff. But yeah, they opened up the weekdays this year.
Which makes it really fun, and especially now that not everyone is a weekend warrior, people want to get out and they want to dance and they want to have fun on a Wednesday, and they can come do that with you.
Well, yes, you can.
The energy over here is
Come
so
wiggle.
good.
Come on.
Come wiggle. And then if people are interested in renting the bar out, they can do that. So if they've got a bachelorette party or a wedding or something like that happening, this is a really cool opportunity to kind of come and enjoy that Vail nightlife.
Yeah, we do table reservations. You can do a full buyout of the whole bar if you've got a big party coming through. Bottle service if you want it. We have a whole VIP section. We've got options if you want to, class it up a bit or, shake it down a bit.
That's the whole thing, coming here and shaking it down. But you guys have expanded into some other options right now with recording music and bringing that to life for local artists. And so who wants to give me more information on that?
Well, we have been releasing music through a partnership with Maps Music and Color Red, which is a record company out of Denver ran by Eddie Roberts from the new Master Sounds. And I've released 2 songs. Yeah, and we have more on the docket. Brothers Keeper, Brittany McKinney, Ross James, Sean Eccles is releasing a track from Andy Frasco Band. And it was just a beautiful collection of musicians that got together during COVID to continue the creative process going whenever everything was in shambles, it seemed like. And yeah, it's really exciting to release new music and have support through Maps. And the directors and like Scott Redner, who owns the Shakedown Bar, has just been incredible. And it really is helping musicians locally and regionally pursue the full spectrum of their career.
Which is really cool that we have something like this locally in our community, because not many communities get this opportunity to share music, to bring music to life, and then to have it right here in the backyard of so many of our homes. It's nice and convenient.
Absolutely. It's amazing, and it's very organic. It's very real of the feeling that you get with the people that you're working with about just getting music out there and like being more professional. So it's exciting, and yeah, we recorded most of it here at Shakedown, so it's pretty wild.
Which gives it that nice like little hometown feel, because
Yeah.
everyone can come and enjoy Shakedown Bar. And so if people are interested in coming to enjoy Shakedown, you guys are one of the very few spots that are late night open for people to come and really just like throw a party all weekend.
Oh yeah, and we're pretty much the only real music venue in town where you can come and listen to a full band. It's not just one guy on a stool playing wagon wheel over and over. You've got amazing musicians playing every night or 5 nights a week this summer, and I mean you're always going to get something different, and it's just impressive.
But you guys house a lot of incredible artists and people from, you guys to the Brothers Keeper to the Runaway Grooms, and then you do private parties in here where you bring some of the bigger names that we see at like the Ford Amphitheater playing.
Oh yeah, Michael Franti came in for a private show for like 50 people a few weeks ago. It was amazing. I mean, just you don't get to see that very often, like anywhere, where you just go into work and superstars just there on stage, not wearing shoes.
we love the shoeless Michael Franti. We talked a lot about him as we approached his concert over the course of the summer, and then people can rent this out for a great place to maybe do part of their wedding celebration, and that makes it really fun because then you can have the live music. And can people book your band?
Oh, absolutely. You can book my band. You can follow the tag, whatever they put. It's right here.
Yeah, right there, right on
Does
there.
that work? Like
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, go to his Instagram,
Yeah.
follow him.
Insta famous. Come on, help me. That's what it's all about nowadays.
It is what it's all about. And so if people have more or they want more information on kind of the summer schedule that you guys happening here at Shakedown, where can they find that?
So it's all on our calendar on shakedownbarvail.com, as well as our Instagram. It's updated several times a day. We try to post as many photos and videos as we can, keep everybody updated on what we're doing, and any changes to the schedule and any special shows. It's all on the Instagram.
If people are looking to spend their weekend out and about doing some fun things, they can always go to your website for that entire lineup, and you guys always have evolving shows taking place over the course of the weekend.
Schedule's always changing. We just try to make it as much fun as possible. So if we hear of a fun band that we know coming through Denver and they want to stop up in Vail, it's just a spot to hit. Shakedown's becoming a real center point of the high country music scene up here, and ski towns are like a kind of a treasure trove of pretty talented musicians that nobody really hears about. So it's kind of cool that we get to be a big part of showing people what's up.
And it's incredible because this venue is really small, really intimate. I love to come and spend some time on that dance floor. I've seen you many of times.
I think I've seen you out there wiggling.
While I've been out there on that dance floor. My goal when I come is to always get Nico on the dance floor with me. It never works. He maybe gives me a little.
He's got moves. Give
I
him
know.
some. Show the people. Oh, there it is. Mr. Na.
Just like that. So if people are interested in coming to Shakedown at Shakedown, what are your hours of operation?
So it's going to be doors at 9, pretty much every night that we're open. So Wednesday through Saturday, doors at 9. Music usually starts around 10. And then on Sundays, doors at 7. Music starts whenever that band decides they want to play. Sundays are a free-for-all. We don't really know what goes on.
And what time do you close down?
It depends on how many people are in here. Typically, the band will play as long as they want to play, and then we kind of shut it down after that. So, usually around 12:30, 1 o'clock, starts winding down unless it's a real crazy night, then we just keep it going.
It's a real party bar, and people can come and see you what days of the week again?
Wednesdays, and follow the schedule. My band plays probably about twice a month on a weekend, Friday or Saturday, so you can follow it on shakedownbarvail.com, right? Yeah.
And on your Instagram handle, shamelessly plug that right now.
Yes, Corey Montgomery with a K, spelled like Montgomery, Alabama. I don't know if they're putting words here. But also you can check me out at CoreyMontgomery.com, and you can check out some of the new downloads that are on the website and on my link tree. You can just follow everything.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank
what
you.
a fun interview. Nico, your moves, fantastic.
Come on, do it some again. Show it.
One more time.
Exit music, enter now.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Tune in to Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see two of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. Warmer temperatures taking place throughout the course of today. 41 degrees first thing this morning, high of 48. Partly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the southwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour. So that 48 degrees is going to feel slightly cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see some cloud coverage first thing this morning, slowly dissipating, bringing us a little bit of sunshine between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Mostly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound towards Denver, temperatures are nice and warm over there, 69 degrees, beautiful sunshine, 48 in Vail, 50 in Avon, 53 in Eagle. So temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us, just slightly warmer. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 17 degrees is our overnight low. 70% chance of snowfall. Occasional snow showers are likely. That sun setting at 7:31 p.m. Southwest winds continuing at 10 to 20 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, snow is in the forecast for tomorrow. continuing into Wednesday, and then by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are expecting to see those spring-like temperatures and conditions come our way with that beautiful sunshine. So we hope that you get out there and you soak up that sun while we have it, only because it is so incredible. But this is going to be a nice little storm system that we see before those nice warm temperatures. So we hope that you get out there and you enjoy all of the conditions that we have to offer right now, especially because spring skiing is so nice, but it's even nicer with some fresh new snow. Now we want to thank you so much for tuning into your 2-hour edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and we love getting to spend each and every morning with you. And I believe that there could be another Watch and Win tomorrow, so make sure you tune in.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.